Hello, I've been thinking about doing a video about this for quite a while, and then yesterday I got The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and it kind of affirmed to me that I wish to talk about this, and I'll talk more about the book specifically nearer the end, but I would like to talk about diversity in reading and what I can do as a white lady, because obviously there are going to be things and issues and situations that I don't understand as a white person, but I can do certain things to make things better, because I feel that it's important that we acknowledge that there does need to be more diversity in reading. And I know this is a very well-worn subject, people talk about it on BookTube a lot, but the fact that there are still some people who believe that racial issues were solved with Martin Luther King, or that groups such as Black Lives Matter are just complaining about their feelings getting hurt online or off, blows my mind. And reading books like The Hate You Give does give you an insight into things that you may not have known before. I'm going to freely admit I knew it was bad, but you may not understand how bad until you get the perspective from someone who is different to you. So what I can do is search out more books by people of colour, and I started to do this more. And I know it's something I can do more of, so I can kind of pledge to myself that that is what I'll do. I will do it more. And because of certain comments made by the current president of the United States, there is a book tag going around called Great Books by People from Shithole Countries. And I'm going to watch a bunch of those videos and seek out some of the books that are mentioned, because even while I tend to look for books by people of different races, I do also tend to stick to America and the UK, which, you know, I need to broaden my horizons. It's something I have to do. It's something that we all have to do. I feel like times are changing slowly. More people are feeling able to speak out perhaps, but we've still got such a long way to go, because there are so many people, particularly if you look online, who seem to think that the N-word is okay to use and that you shouldn't just let a word get to you. And, you know I've got no right to speak on this as a white person, but come on, I just kind of figured that it was common sense that you're not supposed to say certain things, and having to think a little bit more before you speak is not too much of a trial compared to what some people have to go through. So it's really not a big deal to think a bit more. And I know that I may say or do things wrong. I hope I don't. But if I do, I hope that I will be open to learning from that and will be forgiven. So basically I think it's just about the little bit of extra effort you can put in to find writers that you might not know of. And for example, I do sometimes read short stories on my YouTube channel, and I wanted to find more people of colour, so I searched out weird fiction writers and found Nnedi Okorafor. And it's become one of my favourite short stories, Afrofuturist 419, because it's just so clever. And I would have missed out on that if I hadn't specifically searched it out. So you're missing out if you don't put in that bit of extra effort, and you don't want that. So I'm getting to The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I got it yesterday after work and read it in an entire evening. It was that good. When you get a couple of pages in and you realise that what you're reading is really important, I immediately got that sense, and I learned things from it that I didn't know. I was aware that things were bad. I may not have known exactly how bad. I still don't really know how it feels, but I have more of an idea. And I've told Bill's niece that she has to read it as well. She's about 16, and I think it's important she should read it. I'm curious to see what the film's going to be like. I really hope that it goes okay, but that remains to be seen, I suppose. So yeah, it might seem like stuff that we've all heard before, but I guess it doesn't hurt to remind ourselves as white people to try a bit harder. And that's about it. Goodbye.